Hey everyone, this is LuckySevenDX. Welcome back to Let's Play Jade Cocoon 2. In the last episode, we took on the Earth Forest. Finally finished it. Was pretty good. In this episode, we're going to take out the Wind Forest because I decided that over the water once again, in case I forgot to mention last time. Or maybe I didn't. I don't remember. It's been a week since I've recorded. Madame actually has a move in the Wind Forest that she could use, and she's going to want to merge after the Wind Forest. So we're going to grab that. Also, you might notice my voice sounds a bit different probably because I'm using a new mic because my old headset used to interfere with this one. Hopefully this headset does not interfere as much with my Elgato. That would be ideal. So, Way of Wind, let's get started. As you remember also, Tamal has a new form. A bunch of people now have a Mago. We have some really strong B rank moves and a stronger heal as well. So, our monsters are really well equipped and I expect this Wind Forest to not actually be that difficult. So, hopefully that's indeed how it goes. That would be ideal. So, first thing we run to is a Pretty Stone. Not the most exciting thing in the world, but, you know, what can you do? We'll just go ahead and sort of run around and find ourselves a Kalma. That's good. Find a Kalma before we even find any other guys to fight. It's pretty exciting stuff. So, what do we got here? This should probably be the... Well, actually, this should be, yeah, that's going to be what Madame is going to turn into eventually. Not the most exciting thing, but it's your typical wind magic, really. Nothing too exciting. I could give Madame the wind magic if I wanted to. I'm going to give her the Samakia line, though, because like Aramakia, the Samakia, the defense lowering one, is very, very important and very vital, in my opinion, to every team. You know, to lower your opponent's defense as well as raising your own with Ramakia. So those two moves, I think, are vital for any good team comp in this game. Thus, I'm going to have Madame be the person who does that. She'll also have a really strong heal, though, so her high magic stat as a bug of this type will still come into play, and the fact that she's going to be a secondary healer as well. I get the feeling this is probably going to kill. These guys don't really have the best of defenses, so yeah, there's really no way you're going to survive this attack. No, I figured, but it was a choice between giving the experience to Tamal or giving it to this guy, so I'll just have to give Tamal some extra experience at some point. It's still going to be kind of tricky, especially when it comes to Kalma, to give everyone the experience. It'll be easier when we go to other sorts of guys, just the normal battles, because as you've been seeing, we've been having a ton of battles that will have, you know, multiple enemies, and that makes, obviously, spreading the experience around way easier, even for these flimsier sort of enemies that we are going to be encountering in the Wind Forests. So, that's a thing. Let's just go ahead and, there's someone new. It's a wind version of Fu! Oh, goodness. Gonna be laying the smackdown against these guys. They're really not difficult, though. They just use this move called Sapiath, which basically lowers your speed. Lowering speed, I mean, it's cool and all, because you'll always go first, but honestly, I just don't find it as important a stat to really mess around with. Like, lowering your enemy's attack could be kind of cool. It's defense that's really most important, though, because as you can tell, the whole boosting defense thing is something that happens really often, and having something that directly counters that is really useful to have. So we'll go ahead and kill one of these and blind the other. Fu's going to rain lightning it down upon her yellow greenish sort of clones here. That's kind of what they look like, I guess. So, like I said, Sapiath, lower speed, don't really care. So yeah, we'll go ahead and have our first scooter dance. I haven't, like I said, I haven't recorded this since Baltimore, so first scooter dance for a very long time. It's exciting to see. The good old scooter dance. I'm going to be all sorts of sad when he reaches his highest evolution. It no longer has the that dance. I don't think it has the dance as its highest evolution, unfortunately, which is all sorts of sad, really, but what can you do? The unfortunate thing, the reason why I'm going to want to switch Tamal back with Fu at some point is because Fu's on that corner, and because she's a magic user, she always uses magic, as you can which always goes first, because magic always goes before skills in this game. Because of this, that's interesting. We're gonna get one of these guys. All right. Well, it's unfortunate though because she's using the magic, it means that, you know, because she always goes first, if this is a weakened enemy, she's always gonna be the one to finish it off. It's not going to spread the experience, or it's not gonna spread the MP usage around. Like if she was in the middle, then, you know, or if Tamal's in the corner, he'd be going last on the wind formation, which means he'd be able to do he would not finish off the opponent. He wouldn't be wasting it. Ceiling would be wasting his MP to do that instead, which makes the MP cost overall a lot easier to deal with, I guess. Anyways, I'm excited to get Madame her new move, because once she gets that and a decent healing move, she can fit right into the corner. She'll be the next one to add on my team probably instead of Shadow Mario. Unless she's not ready by then, in which case I'll add Shadow Mario on briefly. Though I probably won't keep him on, because I want that corner filled. I want the wind-water corner filled before the water-earth one, which is where a Scooter is actually going to eventually end up. Shadow Mario will be taking over the middle slot, but because I want someone tankier on the earth side, because if otherwise, it defeats the purpose of the earth side if you have someone squishy like Shadow Mario is going to be on there, because then he's just going to, he's just gonna be hit. He's just gonna, take damage from the enemies will just go after the squishy target, and thus they'll sort of negate the point of the earth side being tanky and able to take hits, because Scooter is going to be able to take hits fairly decently, so that's a thing. I don't know why I'm just going to like all of my strategies suddenly. This is just like this me talking strategy episode, I guess. Where's all the silliness? Where's all the goofiness? Where's all the fish, sticks, and custard? The world may never know. The world ends with you. That's a really good game that I should probably do someday. Anyway, I got ourselves a bug itch. Be cool to give that B level poison move to Tamal for the corner, but I think there's an A rank one, so that's probably going to be the one I'm going to end up giving him. Grab your little gem. Oh, I was going to try to get initiative. I want to fight one of these guys because technically we've only fought the Kalma version of that, and that's not very exciting, so let's just fight the normal version. For funsies and gigglies, really, guys. For funsies and gigglies. I'm curious to see how this new headset's going to sound as well. I've done a little bit of testing with it, but not too much, and we'll see how it ends up sounding. I'm still definitely getting used to it. So the old one was just, you guys have seen my live streams if you've been to them. That my little headset used to interfere with my Elgato all the time, and hopefully this one's going to be a lot better in that respect. So that'll be pretty good. Anyway, yeah, we have fought these guys plenty of times. Nothing really too exciting. Vu still does a ton of damage, which is really nice. That being said, Tamal will also do a lot of damage when he switches to this formation, because he's a pretty high-strength monster right now. So that's a thing as well. But you can see in this formation, like, Tamal and Gaia don't really get to attack that much on the fire formation, because usually by the time we get to this point, they're one hit away, and thus, Little Fu's using up a lot of MP that just isn't, that's going to definitely be a drain on her MP overall. So that's why overall I think having a skill-based champion in the corner is really a good sort of call, especially when you're doing a damage-based one. It tends to work out a little better in my opinion, but that's a thing. Unless you have like all magic on one side, in which case, it doesn't really matter that much, does it? So anyway, where are we going? I actually haven't gone to this building yet. I should probably do that. Building, what kind of mysteries do you hold inside? You have a Mao, it's pretty cool.
Beast hunter, right? Why do you use Mao divine beasts?
Because they're neat.
Because they're great, that's why. The attacks
like
they're
Tamal.
good at are clear, so they're easy to handle.
So
well, they don't really have specific attacks, really. I mean, they do, but not many of them. It's like how Drax just have all we've seen is Limit Break so far. They don't have many specific
Women
attacks.
and children love them. Grabs their hearts.
So you use it to get women?
Please don't
Mouse,
repeat
they get
bad
you laid
things you
apparently.
heard from others. It'll come back to you. Just kidding. It's just a joke.
Squeak. Yay! So, Mouse, you're a thing.
Cute looks, attacking without equal. Mouse are great.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if I'd call Tamal's new form cute. He looks like a bunny that's had way too many steroids and walks around 2 legs punching people. It's honestly kind of creepy, more than endearing, to be perfectly honest. But, I mean, whatever floats your boat, Beasthunters, whatever floats your boat. Do we have another Kalma? No new Kalma yet, unfortunately. I'm kind of hoping we stumble across the other Kalma in this area. But if we don't, it's not the end of the world. We'll just have to go back and get it later. I believe, are you? No, you're not the thing yet. Serum Book. That does poison, if you ever want to just poison things. I guess it's actually not a terrible thing to hang on to, because until we have Tamal giving poison. Story time! Yay!
Dragonfly woman, your wings pretty. Gimme. But I died.
Yeah.
Yamu, don't
How about you give me your arms, Yamu?
You must not ask
How about you give me your legs?
Not everything, only what I want.
That's
You won't have
you're
any
kind of
friends.
silly, Mr. Guy.
No, Gil and Yamu friends.
Gil doesn't
I've
count.
never seen you
he's
make
friends with
anyone other
everyone.
than Gil. Kicking that friend.
Oh, well, that's actually some
Really?
interesting piece of information.
Birds of a feather, eh?
I guess they are both sort of spirit
Nico,
god
that's
things.
enough. Still more. Flute-playing man friend too.
Flute playing man, would that be Levant?
Who might that be?
Levant, yes?
Be another weirdo. A flute playing must be some strange being.
I mean, he has the giant lute, and lute learns a flute, so...
That is Lord Levant.
Yeah, see, I totally called it. Totally called it. You sound so surprised, Nico. Why are you so surprised? You shouldn't be surprised by this revelation. But apparently you're kind of friends with all the spirits and stuff. Because Gil isn't very surprised he didn't... Well, I guess Kikinak's kind of surprising. So, you know, those divine spirits, those sort of godly spirit creatures need to stick together. They're gonna form a band. They'll be called the Divine Beasts. Maybe a interesting band name, I suppose. Or what else would be a good like god divine sort of band name? I don't know. Okay, so that's the end. Well, one more chance to get the Kalma that we're missing, because I think there's 2 Kalma on this floor. And we actually get it! Wow! Well, there you go! I got myself a Kalma! It was very exciting! I don't know why I'm just speaking like the stupidest freaking accent ever. I can't do accents, I do like accents. They're accents except terrible. Something like that, I guess. I don't know! I'm just a guy who says random things on the internet, and for some reason, you know, it all just sort of works out in my favor. I don't even know. I don't even know! So I'm glad I missed. We'll be missing a lot of that blast, because it has a very low hit rate. Which is good, though, because it just ultimately lets other people get experience. So it's really not that big a deal, actually. So we'll just go zappy zap. Unless it's like crits or something, I don't think it's going to kill. The crit might have, though. That did a lot of damage. These things do not have the best defenses, as you can tell. So with that, we can go into our water formation, heal to get Scooter some experience, and then we can go into our fire formation and finish her off. And then, as expected, you know, we'll just do the first 2 in the forest in this episode, and then do the next 2 in the next episode. That's how we're going to be doing these next couple forests. There shouldn't be another 3-fer, just because we don't have like advancement tests or really long Earth-based. You know, the Earth battles are always very lengthy. Every time, they're just always lengthy. That's just how they work. I don't actually think I'll be doing the Earth forest very early on in the next one. That would be kind of nice, actually, to not have to deal with that. That would be kind of cool. But more experience, yada yada. Everyone's gonna be slowly gaining levels. You know how it works. It's a new level of merging, so you know that's just how it goes. It's the way the cookie crumbles. Now we're just gonna kind of run over here and go in this thing and continue on to the next forest of Way of Wind. It's pretty cool. Anyway, I don't know why I'm just like pseudo singing here. It's just a thing. Yeah, it's just, you know, it's the usual. Back to the usual grind of Jade Cocoon 2. You just, you know, explore the forests, meeting the peoples, getting the story times, fighting the battles. Are you gonna fight me?
Take me on in a match?
Yes, I do, Mr. Bug Guy. We are gonna have a
Great.
battle.
I wanted to fight someone who's good with bugs.
I guess.
You know you're gonna lose anyway. You're pretty strange.
No, I'm gonna kick your ass. Man, what are you doing? You and your pretty little bugs. That's the one that's the next evolved form, the one that uses the defense down boosting thing. That was the one I was hoping I can get for Madame, but I'll take this other bug instead. They're both pretty good candidates for it. So, I'm going for a Sapiath. I don't want to stay in here and get poisoned though, so let's just go. Let's just go into here and fire just punch a hole in this team right now. That feels like the best strategy right now, because this is gonna hurt for sure now that my defenses are lowered. I'm surprised I actually didn't get poisoned by either of those there. But with a hole punch in the team, they won't be able to use this side as efficiently, and that'll definitely work in my favor, because this thing is not very good at taking hits. As you can see, that Tamal with Limit Break now is going to be terrifying, as you can see. So much damage will be dealt from that. So now that I feel pretty safe going to this, I can go ahead and go into here to get my defense boost, go into Scooter to heal up the damage from that, and then I'll be feeling pretty good from there. This shouldn't be doing too much damage. They actually both did 51. And I can just use, you know, Ramakia, get 3 turns of boosted defense, go in here and do some decent damage unless I miss, which I did, which is unfortunate. But You know, now that that poison part is out of the way, I can, you know, I got my defense boost up. I can now have 3 turns to basically terrorize this team. After I heal, of course. Because with this defense boost, Scooter is not taking that much damage, and it's actually not too terrible. I mean, that right there just did, like, nothing. So I just, I mean, that makes sense that the hit did equal damage because the first one targeted PK, and he has a much better spirit than Gaia does. I might as well just go into here to get some experience, and actually this is perfect because if it's going to be a fire skill-based move, then this is actually going to hopefully blind him. Actually, it's just going to kill him. It's just going to outright kill him, so that works too. Because what are you going? Oh, you're actually going for Solia instead. Well, that's okay. It's a magic type one instead. It's that actually. You're using like the physical type bug to do magic damage, sir. You're not very good at video games. Oh well, this is kind of a bit of an unfortunate circumstance. Though if he's just gonna target that one, like I don't mind taking too much damage here because as long as my divine beasts are smart here, this should actually finish him off. Unless Fu attacks the wrong target. Because you're crazy. Okay, cool. We'll just, you know, murder this guy. That's a thing we can do.
Ouch, ow, ow. You planning to win that way?
I will admit, it's so satisfying to watch Tamal hit things of Limit Break, though. Like, he just punches people, and they die. He just goes smack, and they're just all sorts of not happy anymore. I can heal up my MP and my HP on Gaia. The MP on Fu and the HP on Gaia. Really? What are you... Okay, can you just kill that guy then instead? No, what are you...
Why are you bullying me? See, this is a social problem.
Okay, that was worth it. But seriously, Fu, this is like the second time you could just finish the guy off and you just refuse to do that. Divine Beasts can be silly biscuits sometimes. Let's just go in here and heal. It's not like he can really do anything threatening to me. Except poison my healer. Okay, that's kind of annoying. But a little bit of HP back would be a nice thing to have, so I'll just do that. I want to kind of conserve Fu's MP a little bit, so I'm just going to go ahead and just stay in here. Yeah, I'm going to take extra damage, but at this point, Gaia is going to finish him off regardless, so it doesn't really matter. It saves Fu the MP, because like I said, that's a problem for obvious reasons.
This is just the beginning.
No, I'm fairly sure you lost there, Guy. Fairly sure this is not just the beginning. I'm fairly sure you lose, sir! Good day! Anyways. That was exciting. We just kicked his butt.
Ow, ouch, you're terrible.
You're whiny.
Okay, I get it. You wanted this, right?
Huh? Well, I didn't exactly want that.
Give me my bug medal.
Here you go. Take it.
Yay! You got 2, so we get a new bug.
What? You already got one. Oh, okay. We'll give you this too.
You're so whiny. I love the bug guys. They're so
Go
whiny.
away.
I managed to win, but it's no fun at all.
I always love this little
Fu,
speech.
you don't deliver the finishing move, so he gets big-headed.
That was Fu's fault, not mine. Fu had ample opportunity to finish this guy up and put him out of his misery. But she didn't, because that's just... Talk to me again.
Oh, stop that. Stop coming here. Go away.
Never! Never gonna leave. Never gonna leave. Never, 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 never gonna leave. Anyway, we're leaving. Moving on with the Wind Forest. We still have a lot of forest to cover, and that battle kind of took a long time. So, hey, random book on the middle of open. Yes, that's cool. I'm probably going to get rid of all these serum books. Coward book. What does that do? That's a curious thing, and I want to know. It drops defense of the enemy. Interesting. I'm just going to get rid of some of this stuff so that later I don't have to do that. I'm just going to preemptively do it because it's annoying. Actually, you know, as long as I'm in here and I have a Metal Elixir 3, let's just go in here and be like, hey, Fu! Get your MP back, yo. That's a thing we can do. Anyways, moving on with the Wind Forest. Always exciting times. Where is my story time, though? That is the big question today. We just got another Metal Elixir 3 to replace that. See, the nice thing is you still get enough Metal Elixirs where even if you do have a sort of MP problematic strategy in your formation, such as Little Fu is right now, in the end, it's not really that big of a deal. I guess, technically, I haven't fought these guys yet, technically. Since I have initiative, I'm just going to go ahead and stay in Ramakia here, but I technically haven't fought these Divine Beasts. I fought the baby version of it, but that doesn't count, right? Yeah. Let's just go in here, and hopefully Fu will finish off the one, and Cillian can blind the other, and that should work out fairly well. Give me a blind! Darn! Don't poison me. Or you're just attacking, so never mind. Doesn't even apply. So, as usual, you know, the heal and then the kill. Can we stop poisoning the healer? They're supposed to be, like, immune to poison and stuff. I really do not approve of this message, guys. I really don't. I just don't approve of the hotcakes you are selling here. Really, it's just not fun for me. So let's not do that. Anyway, that takes care of that guy. We're gonna get more experience. It's gonna be pretty fun. And, more progress. Let's go. Are you a story time yet? No, you're just a pounce. What the heck's a pounce spore? Pounce spore, what are you? I passed you. That sounds very unhelpful, because why would I want to have all the enemies bum rush me? That doesn't seem like something I would ever want to do on a Saturday night, even though it's actually right now it's a Monday night, but no one's counting, right? We're not really, we get one of these things. Let's throw some stuff in here just for funsies. Let's throw in this pounce spore and this serum book, because I don't know. If you throw in like eggs and stuff, you can get like some rare divine beasts. That's a way you can do that. Hey, we got money from it. That totally makes sense somehow. Oh, you're a guy that I've already fought, so blah 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 blah, blah. Cutting. And thus a bug's life ended horribly. Pixar was sad. So, more level ups. Gaia actually is really close to leveling up, but I do have that mantle move I want to give Gaia, so I'm perfectly prepared for merging her at the end of the Earth thing, if that's what it comes down to. I don't mind getting all these pretty stones. I would like to get some Kalma, though, but these pretty stones aren't necessarily a bad thing to be getting a lot of, because, you know, I do need money.
You're Kahu, right? A job to defeat you was posted on the bulletin board.
Oh, I can see story time in the background there, but
Huh? Really? I didn't know that at all.
apparently someone wants us
So
dead.
I took it. I need the money. Don't think ill of me.
Oh goody, guys, we have another battle. So apparently we're wanted. Apparently someone wants us to be defeated. Interesting.
Okay, here goes.
So in the middle of the Wind
Watch
Forest,
carefully. This is a foolproof strategy.
I highly doubt it, sir. But in the middle of a Wind Forest, we have ourselves a battle of a Leaf Trainer, one of the Earth Divine Beasts. That's interesting, I suppose, but we'll go ahead and do it. I'm not sure what this guy is planning to do, though. Agnite, so okay, that once again, you're giving magic moves to people who are better at skills, so that's not going to hurt us at all, especially because now that we have the Ramakia up, that's just not going to... That's really not going to... You're just going to... It's just going to be a little tickle there. So as long as we're there, you just might as well punch a hole in his team. Okay! This is somewhat terrifying. I don't want to fight 3 of these guys. I mean, I have my defense boost up, so I'm actually in fairly good shape for that. But regardless, it's still not a pleasant situation to be in. So...
Do not think that I shall meekly take that forever.
You do that. So yeah, I don't know if he's gonna stay in and go for this or not, because if he does, then I'm kind of terrified. I'm just gonna go into this because you did switch. Because I figured I could take 2 of them with the increased defense boost if worst came to worst. It would hurt like hell, but if anyone wanted to take, I guess I could have gone to my Earth formation as well. That could have been a thing I could have done, but. Regardless, it didn't really matter. I could have just stayed in the fire formation and tried to finish him off before it happened, but then no one would have gotten experience, and that wouldn't have been fun for anyone. This would have been a bad time for everyone involved. So let's go ahead and kill this guy. It seems like these 2 can finish him off relatively easily. I don't have my defense boost up anymore, but you can tell these guys... That guy does have a pretty awesome dance, though, I will admit. So you got that, Mr. Guy. You got me there. At this point, let's just go into here and once again punch a hole in his team, because that's what we do here in Jade Cocoon 2. We punch holes and take names. I always love just Tamal's new limit break, who just walks up just like a punch in the face.
Oh no! I must boost my defense again.
No, I think you're just kind of not having a good day, sir, because I'm just gonna go into here and we're just gonna finish you off unless Foo's beaten. Foo. There we go. Cillian, can you attack the proper target, please? Words!
Dead man. Receive the sword of righteousness.
Okay. Violence. Jeez. You're the one who attacked me, Mr. Guy. I mean, excuse me, but You don't need to go there if you're Sword of Righteousness. Go fall down.
So strong.
Do a backflip. Do a barrel roll. We are the champions. I hit my mic. Oops. But we are the champions, my friends.
Oh no, the reward?
Oh,
Where did your
sad.
ideals get off to? Meow. Or are you going for money now?
Why
need
did you
money for
meow?
anything. This will all be used to continue the Holy War.
Why did she meow? She just meowed.
The ends justify the means.
That's the line of the villain. Didn't you know?
Yeah, Mr. Leaf Guy. You're kind of a dick. Anyways. That was our story time for today, so let's just go ahead and we'll make our way to the end of the Wind Forest. Hopefully, we haven't found any Kalma yet on this floor, which is... There is a guy right in front of me! We haven't found any Kalma yet on this floor, which is a little concerning, but what can you do, I guess, except we're just going to sort of sit here and do this battle, so we'll see you guys in a little bit. Oh, well, half my guys didn't get experience because Fu apparently can one-shot these people now. Fu is terrifying. Have I ever mentioned that? Just a little bit. Guess I should be going into Scooter early on now. But I wanted to try to get the blind off, but that didn't quite work how I thought it. Was that really the end? Is that... No, there's a thing over there I missed. I can see it from here. Alright, well, let's backtrack then, because, you know, it's exciting. I picked the wrong path. Ah, well. Can you... Oh, hey! Little Fu evolves back into this form. It's pretty exciting stuff. Now it's going to do more damage. Well, it's actually not finished. These guys do have actually pretty decent spirits, so that's not surprising. Anyway, if I'm already talking, I might as well just keep talking. I don't want to just like cut for literally like 10 seconds. It's just kind of just like, well, I just cut for like 10 seconds, man. It's just really not very exciting. Because now I'm just going to go into here and Fu's just going to be like, hey, you know what I can do? I can set you on fire. Kaboom. Because yeah, now she has a B rank move on that, so now that's going to be even stronger now. That's going to be, as you can tell, just lots of damage. Lots and lots and lots of damage was done that day. Oh. I didn't need to backtrack at all. I didn't realize there's a little thing here. Kalma? No, but we can get another egg of that. Well, we have Madame for that, so I won't be using this egg, but I may as well do the fight, because, I don't know, I may as well do the fight. But yeah, I guess we just missed the Kalma. I think the only Kalma on here might just be the one, though, the one that does the poison mister, the bug. That's the one I'm trying to think of here. So there's that, but as long as we get the Kalma we need, which is later in the one in this area anyway, I think it's in the 4th one anyway. As long as we get that Kalma, I really don't particularly care what happens. I might want to go to Scooter there first, because okay, no, I didn't finish him off, so you can't kill both of these at once. That's the good news here. But we'll go into Scooter, we'll heal up, we'll finish this battle, we'll grab that egg just to throw it in storage forever because I just do that for some reason. 2 damage! Oh man! And then, well, actually the nice thing about Little Fu evolving though right there is that got her MP back. That's the one perk about not having a Magdo. You have moments like that where you can actually get, you know, a full recovery without really needing to. I shudder to think how much damage this is about to do. Ow! Little Fu just destroys everyone. She's the destroyer of wilds! Indeed. So we just get a lot of bugs today. We got like 3 different bugs in one video. It's pretty exciting. Anyway, as far as I'm concerned, I think we're pretty much done with this area, so... In that case, guys, we're halfway through the Wind Forest, which means that's the end of this episode. In the next episode, we take on the rest of Way of Wind. We have some interesting Divine Beasts coming up and a boss, so... I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. This is LuckySevenDX signing out. I should probably say that too. Yeah. Okay. Bye.